Hey you all, it's Gwen. How's it going? How's my ears immediately itching? Hi. I'm here to do a message that I was going to relay on Sunday, and then life happened, you know? That's what happens in my world all the time. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 people and a cat. So, yeah, kind of learning to flow. And shit comes up and things come up and, it is what it is. And I will do the readings when I can do the readings, But I guess I wasn't supposed to do the reading on Sunday, Things happen for a reason, is what I believe. And I still had the cards laying out here. Today's Tuesday, I think. So I decided that it was a day to relay a beautiful, powerful message from the Divine Feminine, and I have Lilith here. So, yeah, I had my cards all laid out, and then Sunday night, it was like this. Okay. Give me a second. I tell my stories. I'm a storyteller, right? So, I pulled cards, I had Lilith here. She wanted to come out, and then I pulled other cards, and then I couldn't finish my reading. The energy, I couldn't center. But I also felt like I had Lilith with me, I was already tuned into that energy. And so Sunday night was definitely a night where I felt in many ways like the spirit of Lilith. Okay, and so it's important if you're reading cards or if you're doing intuitive work, using your psychic abilities, that, you call your energy back to you and you kind of close out your space. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do that. I just fucking rolled with it. And I was in Lilith energy, and a lot of my friends and Soul Tribe saw me in a way that Lord... It was about speaking my truth, and it was, it come out real fiery, which it usually does. And I really don't like to hold back words or emotions or anything like that. And I've been really working on that, going within and what are these feelings telling me? How can I heal? How can I love this aspect of me? And Lilith is about... This is a first woman here, all right? We're going to read a little bit about her, but it's about speaking and living your truth. Actually, you know what your desires are. You know what your happy is. You're figuring it out again. You're remembering and being bold and fucking brave to live it, and not being dictated or it's about tuning out everybody else's expectations too, and doing what you love again. It's about embracing your sexuality, your sensuality, your body, how it is. It's just this fierce, feminine, let's strip it down to the bare bones. She's standing here naked for you, and supported in her darkness by the light of her own being, which is, this soul fire within you. I call it my holy fire, and when I let it out, sometimes it's, can be very much harsh. And so that's why I'm learning empathy, mercy, compassion, grace, humility, that I've denied aspects of myself for so fucking long, and now they're coming out, and it's like my inner child feels free. Lilith is about fucking freedom. Okay, so yeah, so here's the getting back into this because I've got a message for the collective today. Thank you for joining me. Lilith Spirit thanks you for joining us today. Remember to hit the like button, share, subscribe. This is how you can help get these messages out. That's how you can help support the channel. Every little donation. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I'm a gypsy at heart. I love to travel. This is my job. This is what I do. This is how I earn money, through my creativity, through these readings. Reach out to me if you need one. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, so let's talk about Lilith. Lilith embodies our sovereignty to declare our desires and do what must be done in order to live them out. According to Jewish folklore, okay, Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was created from the same earth as Adam. So when he expected her to be subservient to him, she refused. Lilith explained to Adam that they were an equal, made by God. So when Adam insisted again on her submission, Lilith uttered the divine names and flew away. Supposedly, Adam sent angels after her to force her to return, but she was with the archangel Samuel, and she desired to remain with him. Ancient Jewish midrash or retellings of biblical stories portray Lilith as a demon, but contemporary feminist theologians like Judith Plaskow have incorporated women's experience and women's voices into traditional texts with their own midrash. Plaskow transforms the fearsome, vilified Lilith into a wise, empowered woman. Lilith embodies the emotional and spiritual aspects of our unconscious or unrealized desires, sensuality, and unbridled sexuality. She owns her body and soul completely. For many women, Lilith is an icon of freedom. Lilith is the first woman. She is the woman who refused to be dominated or defined by anyone or anything else outside of her. Tinglings running all through my body. So that's just the brief backstory history that this book provides. This is the deck that I'm using today. And now, because I drew this card out, I'm going to read to you what the interpretation means. She wants me to read the whole thing, and then we're going to get some more cards from your guides to see what else they want to say in supporting this energy, this beautiful, unbridled, fierce fucking energy of Lilith. Okay? And it's dark energy, and that is where we find our power. It is just... I'm telling you, don't be afraid of the dark. Even as a little kid, it's symbolic. Like, I had to sleep with a nightlight on. I was always afraid of the dark, the big boogeyman in the dark, you know. We're programmed. We are so programmed from such a young age. Okay, Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, like Samuel, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. Okay? So she wants you to ask yourself today, what does the life I truly desire look like? Okay? And if you don't know, like, that's why I love talking to people about things other than just typical shit. Like, I know we're all so protective of our dreams, but what really lights your soul? What's fire? Like, what are your dreams? Dream with me, okay? Yeah, I got sidetracked there about your dreams. But I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Are you really living the life that you want to live? If you don't know what that truth is, then you got to find that out first, right? Many people I ask, they don't know. Yeah. And so it's important to dream and dream big. You are fucking sovereign is what she's saying, right? Look at how many questions she asked you here. It's a time to question your fucking truths, If you are not happy with the life that you're living, it's necessary. It's up to you to make the changes. And Spirit's fucking got your back. Okay, let's talk to your guides here. All right. Thank you, Lilith, for the beautiful message today. All right. We are in Scorpio season. You know, major transformation, death, rebirth. Okay. It's very emotional time. It's a water sign. Water, yeah. Okay. Understand your body. She's all about that. Okay. What is your heart's truth? You know, your body is a finely tuned in instrument. Okay. When you've got aches and pains and dis-ease in the body, it's time to go within. Your body's talking to you. Yeah. What else from your guides? What else? That's green heart healing card. Look at that. And look at that connectedness. You see like the graph-like image, you know, in the back, that we are all connected. We all come from the same stardust. That one fucking flew out. Let go! Let go of ego. We're going to read that one since it flew out so much. We are experiencing, you know, a lot of us going through the dark night of the soul. But like many of us, our ego voice is getting less and less powerful. And it's called a mini ego death. Let go of your ego. It's beautiful, sunshiny, bright colors in the distance, and that interconnectedness I see again in this card. Completely supported by the universe, okay, for this beautiful transformation. And release your toxic relationships. This is black, always means supported by the universe. Look at that pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. This here at the top, it's like your soul flame is lit. You know which ones don't make you feel good. I dare you to do what I did. It, you know, sometimes you just got to be fierce and you got to give the tough love, or you just got to be like, you don't bite your tongue for so long, you know. So let out your truth, speak your truth. This is the life that I'm living. You know, you're casting spells with your words anyway. And the people that stick around love you unconditionally. They see that you're in a spot. They see that you're figuring shit out. They see that you're fucking healing, and they will provide support. And the ones that don't belong in your life, they will go. Been hard for me, you know, in my I know this life is about, the earth school is about relationships, but I felt like I've been a kindred spirit in a lot of people's life, meaning I flutter in and then I flutter right out. And you know, I've had to find that home is where the fucking heart is, literally. You know, do I want to set down roots? Yes, but the roots are not just in a fucking place. You know, and I'm a twin, I'm a Gemini. So yes, I want to establish roots, but I also want to be a gypsy, you know, and you can live a life of both. The universe supports whatever your desires are, darlings. Take responsibility for your actions. Here's another green card, heart healing card. You know, I've done recently some Leap of Faith readings. If you haven't checked that out, definitely. I thought a lot of more people would tune into that reading. It's Pick a Pile Timeless in that section on my channel, but maybe I'll even link it here in the description box. But when, you know, I've taken a lot of leaps of faith in my life, and I've actually had to come to terms with some of them that I was very much in the fool energy, maybe the fool reverse, acting a bit immature, not thinking things through, not using my discernment, and just, oh, yeah, the universe has got me, and getting myself into tricky situations. So, you know, instead of being in denial, instead of being, you know, like pushing this person didn't end up being like, no, I'm going to take responsibility for my own actions, you know. We make mistakes. We make bad choices in our life. But this is going forward. That's why it's a learning game, you know? So take responsibility for your actions within the relationship, within the relationship with self. It's all about self right now. You got to focus on you and your vibration. There's two more that want to come out. And then, what was the one? The let go of ego is the one I'm going to read to y'all about because it flew out so intensely. Possess self-confidence. Spirit says you are sovereign. Believe in yourself. This is a beautiful orange and blue energy. Power in the sacral chakra. Power with the voice. Okay. Yeah. Feeling that sovereignty with that card there. And there's that connectedness again, being supported by the universe. Ask your angels to bring you helpful people. And focus on the positive. Now we've got two little flames out here, and they look like candles, don't they? Yeah, focus on the positive. Do whatever you can, no matter what's going on in your life, to focus on the breath you have, the warmth you have, the friendships that you do have, the love that you see in everything, every day. Every breath is life. Every exhale is death. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beautiful that you are alive at this moment. Okay? Focus on gratitude. Gratitude. Being grateful for where you're at. Know that everything happens in divine timing. Stop pressuring yourself to heal. Just start living fiercely in that truth. Don't be afraid to speak it. Okay? Book. What book am I in? Okay. Messages from the Guides. That's this book. That's this one we're using today. Let go of ego. A major lesson in this human school is to learn to separate the ego self from the true self. In the illusionary reality of the physical world, the consciousness of your higher self, which deals only in all, is filtered through the human brain, and thoughts are focused on I. The human identifies itself by the body you are in, your physical surroundings, the material objects that you acquire, and how you are perceived by others. Every emotional thought is seen from your point of view. Your guides and your higher self have chosen this earth dimension so that you can feel what it's like to manifest the energy of love and compassion while you are experiencing the emotions of isolation and disconnectedness. That is like hitting a fucking nail on the head for me right now. I don't know about anybody else. You know, sometimes it is in those times where we are truly alone that we learn, like, we're not alone because spirit is always with us, but alone like in not feeling supported, not having friends right near you, nearby, no family fucking members, no whatever, you know, it's just you and fucking you, right? Let's see. It is this great divide between the ego self and the higher self that causes sorrow and misery in this dimension. With this card, your guides would like to remind you that your main objective during physical incarnation is to view all things as part of yourself. When you are able to open yourself up to an awareness outside of the ego, you are able to see the bigger perspective of your being. And only then, through this shift, can you experience true joy and happiness. I love it. I'm going to leave it at there. No more reading to you today. Lilith's happy with the message that I've relayed. The guides are happy. I am happy. Today is a brand new day. Okay? Feel good in your own skin. Focus on the positive while you understand your body. You know, you're letting go of your ego. That voice is getting quieter and quieter as you continue to heal. Okay? Release these toxic relationships. Okay? You know which ones they are. All you got to do is speak like Lilith, and you'll see. Okay? Take responsibility. Go within. Give yourself, give yourself that little fucking pep talk, too. You know, I do that a lot. Because even on Sunday, afterwards, the next day, I'm feeling my old ego self, part of my soul still that needs healing, is like feeling guilty for it, And it's like, no. What needed to come out, come out. The emotions, the fire, the truth, everything. Everything that happened that evening. And it was a major purging for me. So, but I do feel like sometimes I do need to take responsibility, because I can't come on. That's why I'm saying I am learning how to be more compassionate, with my words. And, my fire can come out really scorching. So yeah, I'm learning. Okay, we're all learning. Earth is school. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Share this video. Donate to the channel. I love you guys. I'll be back soon.